Hello and welcome to another episode of the No Name Podcast. This is your co-host Ricky, along with the man with no face. Technical on a technicality, really, because you see the photo of him, but he's not moving. Technical all stuff.
Oh,
Anyways,
I'm like reverse Sin Cara, because
no,
Sin Cara's
it
many,
doesn't
many
work.
faces.
It doesn't work like that. You can't do that. No, I don't think that works at
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
Because your face
I'm
is
like
showing
reverse
still.
Flash, but reverse Sin Cara.
That doesn't make sense. Reverse Flash is
Yeah,
reverse Sin
cause
Cara.
yeah, cause Manny Point. I did Manny Point.
And
And
you,
that messed up the.
Manny, my constant co-host
What's up? I
and
do.
everything, and I thank you and all that stuff. How's it been? How's it been? How was your 3 day weekend?
Been great. My 3 day weekend was amazing. Had a long rest. By long rest, I mean a day's rest, and then I did a lot of yard work and stuff. Um, but it's been good. It's been good. Um, doing good. Doing good.
All right.
Saw Shang-Chi,
Ooh, yeah,
which I feel like I got pronunciation down
I think I got.
from
I
the
think
airplane scene.
think
I think
maybe
it
two. Shang-Chi.
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 Yeah, yeah.
Shang-Chi. If you
So I think it's that. Yeah.
speak speaking of Shang-Chi, we do have a no name reaction video up on the movie itself. So if you want to know more about it, you can check out that video there here on the YouTube if you haven't already, and everything. But other than that, this is the No Name Podcast where you can catch this every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time here on YouTube and audio services such as Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and many others and all that stuff. Again, as you already know, we have our Shang-Chi reaction video up. We do talk about spoilers and everything like that. That's giving us our first time reactions because we've already seen it multiple times as of after this recording. Manny's seen it twice.
That's true.
I've seen it 3 times, almost a fourth, but it didn't do it. Didn't pull the trigger on that.
You should have did it.
I should have. I should have.
Make it even.
Make it, yeah,
No, like
exactly, and all that stuff. But it is what it is. Other than that, it's fun. It's a fun movie. It's a good time and all that stuff. Other than that, expect our very first tier list video to go up this week and everything.
Oh, I forgot about that.
We recorded a video for our tier list, and that was it. I never got to look into it. I never got to finish it. A lot of stuff, but I happened to look into it when I was like clearing stuff out, and ex- probably expect that this Friday, maybe. Who knows? Stuff
Wow.
and everything. You'll see that. Yeah, Shang-Chi upcoming. Our next reaction video will be for What If. When that comes, because I think it's nearing its last couple episodes in the next couple weeks. Um, Other than that, on a, I guess you could say a personal thing. I'm no longer streaming on Twitch. I'm gonna be now streaming on YouTube starting as of tonight when this episode goes out. It's still gonna be the regular schedule Thursday to Sunday. I'm just starting a day early to finish some stuff to do some stuff. But I will be streaming on YouTube. The link should be in the description below for the YouTube chat for my YouTube channel. So as I start this new next step in streaming and all that stuff, and for all that stuff, but it's gonna be fun times and all that stuff. As we're gonna extreme on only on YouTube. And see how that step
Cool.
goes and all everything. Will we do streams on the No Name podcast? I mean, I don't know yet. We'll figure that out when we get to it. All that
Maybe.
stuff and all that
Who
stuff.
knows?
Who knows? Who knows? We'll see where everything goes. But
No name gaming.
no, 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 no. We're not doing that. We're not.
I'm kidding. I'm
I'm,
kidding.
I'm not gonna extend our thing when I already have a dedicated channel to do something like related to that already. We'll see though.
Man.
And all that stuff. Well, I mean, like just do the podcast live.
Oh, that sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah. And all that stuff. But other than that, before we get into our little, I guess we can call exercise. It's not even a topic. It's more of like a team building exercise, I guess you can say,
Okay.
and all that stuff. One thing I want to output, because we were recording this on a Tuesday, because we didn't record on Labor Day. I decided last minute to give it take a day off Just take the enjoy the Monday and all that stuff.
Enjoy the Labor Day.
Enjoy the Labor Day and everything. We were supposed to record, but I was like, nah, we'll just do it tomorrow. And but today is also we've learned more. I want to get this out the way, talk about it because it's a lot of stuff. They just revealed the multiplayer information for Call of Duty Vanguard. I guess we already know We already know more of it. It's like total of 20 maps day one, 16 of them core, 4 of them being part of Champion Hill and everything. We got a bunch of new stuff that came out today, such as beta information. Starting this weekend, it will be PlayStation Early Access, meaning if you've pre-ordered Call of Duty Vanguard on a PlayStation platform, 5, you'll have access to the beta. It is going to do 3 maps: Hotel Royal, Red Star, Gatu, I can't even say it right now. Playing on 3 modes: Team Deathmatch, Domination, and Kill Confirm, including a new mode called Patrol. And Champion Hill will return in this weekend along with a new weapon set. With that, if you reach level 20 during the beta, you will get a weapon blueprint for Vanguard and Warzone. And then that next week, there'll be some more information on the Call of Duty blog. And then next weekend we'll begin on the 16th and the 17th is like open beta for PlayStation players, early access, pre-order early access for PC and Xbox players. And then the last 2 days are last set of the weekend is open beta for all. Crossplay beta, they call it. All that stuff. Just to get a few other things. Just to know more, they've showed off the new map for Warzone. Well, it's like not the whole thing, but it's like they showed clips of it and everything. It looks pretty nice. It looks pretty darn nice. It's called Pacific. They say it's supposed to launch a little bit after.
Where's the rim?
No, don't. Man, I hate when you do that. I hate when that happens. They say it's supposed to launch. It's supposed to launch a little bit after Warzone, Vanguard. So it won't be at launch, but it'll be hopefully like within the next couple months at least of Vanguard timeframe. The one interesting thing that I thought was interesting that they're introducing in Vanguard is called you can earn Operator XP, and it is totally separate from every other. Oh, and Clan XP also. Those are the 2 new things they're adding into this game, into the Vanguard. So for Operator XP, players can unlock new cosmetic skins, calling cards, finishing moves, and more just by playing matches with a specific operator, and for all that stuff. So you get to earn. So the more you play with a specific operator, you earn XP for that operator and get more stuff. So it's like another way of earning things for that, which is pretty cool. Let me see if the clan thing was up there, because they mentioned something about Clan X. There's gonna be Clan XP now. I don't remember how that's gonna work though. But if
I don't know how clans work, but that's what's up.
It's like regiments in Cold War.
Okay.
It's like the regiment squad. It's the regiment thing that we used. That you used.
Okay.
They're just calling it clans. Like what I've kind of noticed with Sledgehammer specifically, that these are the people that are making Vanguard, and of course the previous game World War II. They provide more of a social aspect to their stuff, to the Call of Duty franchise, which is kind of interesting. And everything. So that's gonna be cool. That's
very interesting.
It's gonna be interesting to see with the Clan XP and the Operator XP when that comes in, since because you're still gonna have your level XP, your weapon XP, and of course your battle pass XP. Still, that's a lot of XP.
A lot of XP. Yep.
Other than that, that's pretty much it. If you want to see the whole thing or look at more about it, I did post a video up on my YouTube channel showing the whole thing, my reactions to it. So that will be also in the links. That will be in the description below on the YouTube channel if you want to check it out.
I saw it.
I sent you the Warzone thing only, or did you saw all that stuff? I only sent you the Warzone.
I didn't watch any of them, but I saw them both on your channel though. Like I saw you like.
Oh, you saw my notifications?
Yeah.
If you
By the way, hit the notifications and the bell icon for No Name Podcast.
No Name Podcast.
Also, to subscribe.
Yes, and subscribe. Um, I think that's it. I did find out though, because like they showed like early stuff, um, and everything. Apparently, they moved Overkill is the perk that you can let you use 2 primaries. They moved it to perk 3, which is
Oh,
interesting
yeah.
and all that stuff. Because normally it's
That
like
means you get 3 overkills.
well, because like the one thing about Vanguard and Warzone is supposed to be now. This is going to be more integrated how Warzone was with Modern Warfare. So it's like most likely it's going to use the same gunsmith system and the perk stuff and everything like that. The fact that
Yeah.
they move and Overkill was perk 2, particularly in Warzone and Modern Warfare. So the fact that they moved it over makes that I wonder if that's going to be seen in the new on the new in Pacific and see where that go and see how that interesting because High Alert's still perk 2 and High Alert's been a new thing people have been using more recently in the last couple seasons of Warzone because it lets you detect of where's everyone's going, where you're getting shot from, and that's gonna be interesting to see. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. There's a lot of interesting stuff. That's what they're planning on introducing in the game. I'm actually like it's been more interesting to learn, especially with the multiplayer. So it's gonna be interesting to see if what or how it plays. Um,
Yeah.
am I playing this weekend? I don't know yet. Um, I'm kind of waiting on the whole beta code via Xfinity, but nothing has popped up that I've seen. So I'm kind of nervous if that that's like promotional deal is they let go of that because thing starts this weekend.
Either
Uh,
they let go or they're just not going to promote it.
no, the way they promote, well, the way I've always found out about it is always through Twitter and all that stuff. The last couple
Mhm.
seasons, the last couple years, and it's weird that
The
the
way I
fact
find out about it
through
is
me
through you.
and all that stuff. Like I trust me, if I had found out, I would have sent
You're
it
like a
already.
walking Twitter.
I read I sent into it. I would have sent to you once I found out about it and all that stuff. Oh, clans. Okay, no matter map or mode, how big or small the lobby is through combat pacing, expect more innovations when you play as a squad in the all new clan system. The clan system will feature elements from Modern Warfare's 2019 regiment system, which will be carried forward and renamed groups. Clan will feature bespoke progression, emblems, and even battle pass related rewards to unlock for your entire group, giving you and your squad mates something to aim for outside of victories and during play sessions. So that's where it gets a little interesting with the clan stuff on that stuff. But yeah, so I haven't
Wait,
seen
you get emblems specifically for the clans?
within the clan. So you get emblems, you earn emblems through clan XP and all that stuff.
Cool.
And all that
What
stuff.
if we're specifically for like clans, like
What do you mean
something? Like one of those emblems that you earn are going to be specifically for
within the
like clan
clan?
based. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, it depends on what you're gonna earn because it's probably like a set. It's probably gonna be like already like a set thing, like they have it where how you
No,
earn it.
yeah, no, no. I know that, but like if it's gonna like if the icon that you earn is gonna look clan based, not
No,
necessarily on your clan, but
no, I don't think so.
no,
I don't think so.
like a Spartan helmet or something.
I don't think so. Maybe,
That'd be cool. Get a Spartan
maybe.
helmet.
I don't know. We'll probably find out more for that. But yeah, so codes haven't come in yet. So I'm probably if I do get it, I'm probably not gonna stream it. It's probably gonna be more off stream stuff.
Mm,
Because I have a lot to stream this weekend. Um,
yep.
and but next weekend for sure, I'll be streaming this. And that way we can get our hands on. And plus, it'll probably be better with the three of us if it'll play with us.
True.
Um, but other than that, yeah, that's multiplayer. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be an interesting weekend to check this out. Stuff. I still gotta watch videos on from like because content creators and pro players got to play it this week today, and they like streamed it and all that stuff. So I want to look at that stuff and see what they feel about it and all what they think about it, just to get an idea of how it feels. But other than that, or dark mode.
Maybe there's one on Twitter.
No, I meant for docs.
I don't think so.
So
If there
far,
is, let me know.
so far I'm not seeing. Well, on the app, yes.
Well, yeah, but I mean like on computer,
On computer, so far, no.
on PC.
You have a dark mode for your apps, but not for the.
Oh.
Okay, we'll figure it out as we go. And all that stuff. But yeah, so that's Call of Duty. Just thought I'd get that out the way, so that way we could talk about it a little and all that stuff. All right, on to the, I guess we can call team exercise. So today, so
Hey,
in
I'm gonna lean backwards. You catch me. Um. Okay. I'm gonna close my eyes.
hold on, don't move yet, don't move yet, don't move yet. All right,
I can't. They're not gonna see that anyways.
so okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Okay.
I'm ready.
Ready?
I'm ready.
1,
Two,
5, 12.
gotcha.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, cool,
See.
good.
There we
See,
go. Okay. See?
see, teamwork, baby, teamwork, teamwork.
Yeah. Shake and bake.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. So in honor of Shang-Chi's release, by the way, which grossed 71 million in the weekend during the weekend. Congratulations.
A lot of hundreds.
A lot of hundreds. A lot of hundreds indeed. We are gonna be
A lot of dollars too.
what me and Manny are gonna do, and most people have probably done this before, and people probably have their own ways and all that stuff. We are gonna provide, because most likely there are probably oddly and crazy enough that have not seen every single MCU movie and all that stuff, and don't know where to start, how to start, or what would be best for them to understand everything where we're up to, where we're up to now, and all that stuff, and get them ready for the next two, which would be Eternals and Far From Home, not Far From Home, No Way Home. But anyways, again, if you haven't heard, if you want to know more, if you want to hear from me, Manny, and of course our friend Arturo that talks about Shang-Chi the movie itself when it came out, that is already on a separate video that's already out on our YouTube channel and everything. So we're gonna
Has good lighting. It does. Has amazing lighting.
okay. So we'll talk about this real quick before we go into it and all that stuff. So again, so those who don't know, when we first did the video, we've already saw it once. Again, since then, I've already seen it 2 more times, and Manny has seen it 1 more time and all that stuff. So I've seen it in a Dolby. Me and Manny together have seen it in a Dolby Cinema theater. I saw it the second
That's
time.
true.
I saw it the second time in an IMAX theater, and
Mm.
and my third time, Manny's second time, saw it at a regular theater style theater. I kid you not. When that movie first started, the most recent time we saw it, instantly we already knew that it looked darker
Yeah.
and all that stuff. Like
By a long shot.
like literally it was like once it showed it showed the flag in the beginning of the movie, and I was like, why is this looks darker and everything, and
Yeah, dude,
then
like spoilers. When Trevor Slattery like makes his appearance, like when he first turns around, you cannot see him
you can
whatsoever.
barely see it. Yeah, so
Yeah.
like and everything. Well, I didn't know you had to go that far into the explaining, but it's just
Yeah.
for the fact that it's like end spoiler for everyone pay attention.
And spoiler.
Yeah, so it was instant to the fact that after the movie, I already talked to Arturo. I was like, "Did that look darker to you?" He was like, "Yeah, I did. Most definitely did." And then as soon as we saw Manny, because the most recent time we saw it, we happened to see it at the same theater without even planning, because we went separate, because
Yeah.
we went with separate people. And all that
Same
stuff.
room, same theater, same time,
Mhm.
same everything.
Yeah, just came with different people. Um,
Yep.
and
True.
and then like literally when we saw Manny, he was like, "Did that look darker?" I was like, "Yes, we already knew. We saw that too." It's like it's not just you
Yeah, I thought I was going blind or something.
and all that stuff. But yeah, so that was an interesting thing to see, particularly after especially after like we watched these in like premium style theaters and all that stuff now, like premium style screenings and all that show like the Dolby Cinema or the IMAX stuff.
Dude, my armchair was so sticky.
Was it?
Yeah, my right armchair. I folded it up because there was nobody next to me anyway, so
The
I
go,
just didn't use it. It's
going back to
disgusting.
this before we start, it is like it's funny how the fact that how I'm not gonna say it downgraded the seats for me, because like the Dolby Cinema, of course, it's like all recline and everything like that and everything. The IMAX one, at this is where close to where we live and everything. This is way more closer to where we live in that theater. You can move back, but it doesn't recline. But it's kind of like it's still like it looks nice, and I'm like that's weird. And then the one at the theater we were just at just yesterday, Monday, is literally nothing. It's like there.
Yeah.
It's like
Well, I always usually that's the theater I usually go to, other than like when it's Dolby. But I've never had that armrest issue, like where it's sticky for some
oh
reason. I
yeah,
don't even know what that
no
was.
no no, yeah, I get
I was
that.
like, what the crap?
I'm just saying it's like the difference of seats that I've went through. Just wanted to watch Shang-Chi,
You watch one movie, yeah.
watch one movie, a lot of stuff. It was just crazy. Okay, but anyways, okay, let's start this. So okay, so this as you know, this is a list of what movies you should see to know everything that's going on correctly in the MCU and all that stuff. Now this includes, of course, every single movie, but also, I mean, every single movie in the MCU itself that is by Marvel Studios. I had to literally clarify this to Manny before we recorded, and all that stuff, just to make him sure, because he straight up said Sam Raimi Spider Man. I'm like, nope, nope, that's not how it works. That's not how it works, and all that stuff, and everything. But we're doing that, and then, of course, we're also going to include the Disney Plus shows that's been out so far under Marvel Studios. And so we're gonna start off. So first, we're gonna start off with the first. We're gonna start off with one movie. Manny's gonna start. Manny. I'm gonna let you pick what you think we should start off with, and then we'll discuss where we go from there.
Captain America: The First Avenger.
I knew he was gonna. I knew he was gonna say that. I
Yep.
knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I really knew it. He's. Are you basing that based off a timeline perspective or what?
Yeah, timeline perspective. It like starts off the universe in
It
as
technically.
of right now.
It technically doesn't though.
Uh, as of right now, it does.
That's why that's why I'm sticking. That's why I say I think it should start off with Iron Man.
You're going chronologically, right?
That's chronologically, but that's why I feel. But I feel like if you want to start off in the MCU, and if this is, and pretty much this is going to be our what we think people how should start this. And I'm not saying we should start this, in I'm just saying like because like we're not going to have every single movie most likely because there are a few movies on here that you can actually skip in a way.
Yeah, the Captain Marvel.
Ah, this is gonna be a challenging one. This is gonna be challenging. This is gonna get challenging.
Uh,
Um, so I believe Iron Man is the best bet because that is literally how the universe starts.
in release, in our universe, technically, yeah.
I I'm not basing that off chronologically timeline or anything like that. I say like this is the first movie you start watching.
I can see why. I mean, it's an amazing movie. It will draw you in.
It's the first. It is the very yes. It is the very first movie that kicks off the MCU and everything like that. It provides the very first. It provides the credit scene, the post credit scene, the very first product credit scene that makes that that makes that the most interesting of all thing to open everything. That there is more to what. Literally, that post credit scene is literally why this should be the first movie to
Yeah,
watch and all that stuff because you're starting with one man, but then finds out there's more to it than what's happening and all that stuff.
yeah.
Thus, going into the second movie I suggest is Iron Man 2, then Captain America.
See, trying to think about Iron Man 2 real quick. I haven't seen Iron Man 2 in forever.
Oh my god. That's the one with
It's been a while.
Whiplash, Hammer
Oh,
Industries,
okay.
that one.
Okay, yeah.
Black Widow.
Yeah. You took my bird. Yeah,
You took my bird. You took
yeah.
my
Yeah.
bird.
Is it weird that the only two scenes that I remember vividly
Is the bird.
from is "You Took My Bird"
You took
and
my
Tony
bird.
racing in Formula One? It's just-
Wow. That is something. That is literally something. I haven't seen it in a long time and I can just talking about it right now, I can literally try to remember almost everything about that movie.
Mm,
That's crazy. But yeah,
it
like
is.
here's how I see it so far right now on how it should start. Iron Man, Iron Man 2, Captain America, and then Avengers. You pretty much in that from that order, you're skipping Incredible Hulk and Thor because you literally don't need it to because they're technically introduced in Avengers, and that helps it out right there.
Thor does also introduce Hawkeye.
Well, you don't. Well, Thor, yeah, introduce Hawkeye, but Hawkeye's already in the movie in Avengers.
I mean, Hawkeye is a big character
you
though.
can literally introduce him in Avengers right there. You're literally introducing him in Avengers right there. The one thing about Thor in particular that where I can see this, you can include him in this. You can include that movie in it. Is thus it's the main introduction of him and Loki, and along with the first Infinity Stone too.
That is true.
And all that stuff. That's the argument for that of adding that in there. The only reason why I don't think it's needed because those same three aspects are literally introduced in the first movie. Thus, also the Tesseract's already is main. You can mainly remove Thor and have the Tesseract introduced in Captain America: The First Avenger. Because that's
Yeah.
because you see him back to back because you're literally seeing that because Thor, First Avenger, and Captain America and the Avengers, literally the Tesseract is in three movies straight and all that stuff. Or should I say this? It's also
Yeah. Okay. I'll
so
agree with you on that one.
so Iron Man 2, Captain America: The First Avenger, Avengers.
Okay. After Avengers, do you go into Thor and then
Okay, so let me put that down. Oh, wait.
he's currently putting it down in a
You'll
list that
probably
we're compiling?
you'll probably see this list so far somewhere on if you're watching this on YouTube, you'll probably see the list somewhere on here showing this so far or how it starts off,
Yeah.
everything. Now, some people will probably think, well, why include Iron Man 2 for this? Well, one, it opens we see Tony more. It opens up everything. It is more of an open universe perspective, a universe perspective a little bit. Thus, we already know about Widow. We get Widow introduced. Thus, also it talks about how Shield is formed, about Tony's dad Howard, and everything like that. You do see the Easter egg of Cap Shield. That's why I see that in there because that way you can go into Captain America already knowing about his dad, the Shield, and everything like that. Know more about what else that's going to lead, what leads into.
Yeah. I see your reasoning.
So we're gonna try to break this down like each movie and then see what can be removed, what not removed, leading up to like in a certain event of like a big. So right now we're doing this like leading up to Avengers. All right. So next, well, so now from now until Civil War, we'll do Civil War actually. So those movies will
Okay.
be Iron Man 3, Door to Dark World, Captain America: The Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers: Age of Ultron, Ant-Man, and then of course Captain America: Civil War, and all that stuff. Right now, how I see it, ooh, no, this is tough. This is more tougher than I expected.
Is it?
Well, what do you think? What do you think out of that list then?
I was gonna say you can introduce Iron Man Ant-Man pretty early.
You want to put Ant-Man higher in the list, the viewing order?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
This way you can kind of see him by the time Civil War comes around. You already know who it is.
Well, you have to remember if you look at this at a timeline perspective, and I'm just saying that you're literally automatic. If you're putting it, where would that order? Where would you place that viewing wise? Just to ask.
So this is after Avengers 1, and then Thor, and then Iron Man 3? No.
No, Iron Man 3 is after Avengers. If you're looking at it at a
No. What's our list? So after Avengers 1 on our list, what is
nothing.
it?
I haven't put it in. I haven't put anything yet
Okay.
because we're
So
trying to.
then Thor and Captain America, then, right?
So you're skipping Iron Man 3?
Yeah.
Why? Here's
Why
the
not have Thor, Captain America, Iron Man 3?
well. Here's the only reason why here's why, because like I see where we can. Do you see? Is it? Would you put it in your viewing order? That's the question.
Those movies, yeah.
Well, Iron Man 3, I meant.
Yeah. I'd put Iron Man 3 in my viewing
But you
order.
would put it somewhere else. You wouldn't have it because though it represents his aftermath of Avengers. You don't see everything, or how would you see that? I'm because that's what I'm just trying to get the perspective of
Wait,
it.
hold on. What did you say?
Iron Man 3, because it's like
Yeah,
literally it's his story pretty much dealing with the aftermath of
after Avengers 1.
one and all
Yeah,
that
because he's
stuff.
getting his trauma and all that stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, I could see you putting that, like I said, in third place. Because you can get Thor out of the way as well as, what should I call it? Captain America 1. So, like, mainly to get him out of the way, mainly, if we're doing it like this. Because Iron Man 3 picks up basically from Avengers 1, like we said.
yes.
So, in a weird way, like the phase 1, get them out of the picture first in our universe, building right now.
Not universe
Get those
building.
movies. No, like our watch list building, whatever we want to call it. Get the so-called phase 1 because it's technically still
We're in,
Avengers 1
we're
before
in,
Avengers 1.
we're in phase 2
Yeah,
technically.
yeah. So get the event prior to Avengers 1 movies, I guess you can say, out of
I
the way before you start moving on with the story.
We already did phase 1 though. Iron Man 1 and 2, Captain America and Avengers.
No, what I was saying is get them. Wait, no, because you said Captain America 1 was after Avengers 1.
No, I didn't. I never said Captain America 1 is after Avengers.
Thor 1 is after Avengers
I
1.
never said Thor 1 was after. I said you take out of that list of phase 1, you take out Thor and the Incredible Hulk.
So then you just don't watch those at all?
You don't watch them, yeah,
Why not?
and everything. I literally gave my reasoning already for that.
Yeah, but they're story building movies.
But that's what I'm saying though. It's like, that's the point of this. Like, do you do it for the lore, or do you do it to make sure of where to go, of where this goes, to make it provided a more easier route to get to where we are, and all that
I
stuff,
would do it for the lore.
and all that stuff. Because like that's why I mentioned Thor is an arguable one for the fact of it introduces three things: Thor himself, Loki, and of course the Tesseract, aka the Soul Stone. The reason why it's not needed, the reason why it cannot be needed, because you can still technically introduce Thor and Loki in just within the Avengers itself, and of course you're only taking out one movie, even though the Tesseract's in those three of the movies within there, which is Thor 1, Captain America 1, and the Avengers and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's less so it's like, though you're taking something out that is somewhat lore and all that stuff and everything, but at the same time, you kind of don't need it at the same time, because you already being introduced to these characters already. You're gonna be introduced to these characters technically already without needing to know their backstory as much and all that stuff.
But everybody loves backstory.
Not everybody does.
Really? Would you prefer not seeing Thor 1?
I haven't since this day. That's me me personally, I don't mind it because I've done it already and all that stuff. But there is somebody out there that probably doesn't mind not watching it, and they'll be fine with it on a backstory basis, not needing a backstory for it.
This
And
is our list, though.
huh?
This is our list, though.
Yeah, and I'm arguing for the fact that it doesn't need to be on the list
Well, I'm arguing for the fact that it does.
and all that stuff. And I've already gave my reasonings.
I
And
have
all that
to.
stuff. You've only said backstory. You're not.
There's no other reason. You
That
get
doesn't-
you get the backstory of these characters. You get their emotional views on life, and their emotional views on
What emotional
their
views, really? In all honesty, in Thor 1, what emotional views are you getting, really?
he learns maturity.
He,
He
which
learns
which he
why he
still
has to fight, and
which he still doesn't learn, which he still doesn't get once he's in the first Avengers.
I mean, yeah, but it still shows like where how far he's come though from
Not
Avengers 1.
not as much, really.
He has to get the trust back of Mjolnir. He has to be worthy.
That's doesn't count at all. That doesn't. That's oh okay. Oh, that story in the first one itself. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he has. I mean, without Thor 1, we don't see that he has to be worthy to lift the hammer, other than just him saying it. And we see yeah, because he says in Avengers 1 that he had to be worthy in order to lift the hammer.
Well, yeah, almost everyone knows that though.
Yeah, but then also like you get to see like the story of it. Like I don't know how to explain it. I mean, it shows you that like he went from lifting the hammer to all of a sudden not being worthy because Thor put the deemed him not worthy. I mean, Odin deemed him not worthy, then put the not the curse, the spell on the hammer,
Okay.
and the story he has to go through to gain his worthiness back.
Okay. So I did provide before we did this topic. I did provide a reference article about that has their own list. They do have Thor as one of their options, as one of the is on the list. How it starts though, how it goes is like Phil Coulson's an excellent bridge to our next movie, which takes place around the same time as Iron Man 2. Thor opens with Jane Foster, Slavik, and Darcy Lewis. The banished hunk of a man. Finding the banished hunk of a man, Thor Odinson, maroon on Earth. We will follow the heroes for a few days and defeats the destroyer in New Mexico, beams up to Asgard, kick Loki's butt, and of course, everything else. Working on the Tesseract.
Yeah.
If you literally mentioned any of that, I probably would have said yeah.
Hmm.
But
Still
for
not
that,
gonna mention.
huh?
Still not gonna mention it.
Because I don't know why, but we'll add it.
Because I feel like him having to gain his worthiness back is a
Yeah, but you're only focusing on him. You're not bringing everything else in it. If you're talking about universe building, you should have brought everyone else into that.
yeah. That's one too. That's one too. You get Natalie Portman's character.
What?
You get Agent Coulson. You get Natalie Portman's character. You
Oh,
get
now you bring it up. Now you bring it up after I said.
yeah. That's what I just said. I said yeah. That's true. You also get Natalie Portman's character. That's what I just said. I would watch it purely because of the fact that he has to gain his worthiness back. That's my first instinct.
Well, yeah, that's the
First
first thing. Of course, that's the first thing. That's almost everyone's first instinct. But I'm saying though, it's like you're also talking about lore and backstory and all this, and universe building, all that stuff. I'm surprised you didn't bring up anybody else, especially Phil Coulson.
but he's not really dead though. So he's an android
That's
body.
not the
Uh,
that's not the point. That's not the point. That's not the point of after Avengers. It's more the point about leading into Avengers.
I think it should be done. I think it should be watched.
I put it on the list.
Okay. Hulko and I'll agree with you on that. For backstory wise, watch it. I guess if you don't really like backstory and you just want to watch the main movies, don't watch it. I
You
guess
literally don't need to watch it.
that's what I just said. You said you don't have to watch it
You're
if you
saying
don't want backstory.
no. I'm
If you
just
don't want
no,
backstory, you're not gonna watch it
no. I'm just saying in general. You literally just don't need to watch it over. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
unless you
That's
like lore.
that's
If
the.
you're a big lore
I
person,
don't
I
think
agree that you
lore.
should
I don't
watch
even
it.
think lore comes into play on with that movie in particularly. Like
Well, yeah, because you're like, well, how did Hulk get that way?
literally, the movie doesn't
You're
even
like,
start like
you're
that.
like, well, yeah, but it shows you how it goes that way. We're
Oh,
talking about
so
the movie, not the beginning of the movie. We're not like watch the first 50 seconds of Hulk. Like it's not that. It's the movie itself. It shows you how he becomes the Hulk. But like, if you don't like lore, don't watch it. That one I can't agree on.
no, I'm just saying if you're talking about it on the lore perspective, I don't see the point of watching it from a lore perspective. I know what
So
you're
you're
saying.
just like, oh, that dude just gets angry and turns green. That makes sense.
and also, well, one here's the thing. I didn't even think of the movie being MCU related until Iron Man 2. Another
Really?
thing,
What?
yeah, because okay, well, because like of course there's the Tony Stark cameo post credit scene. The course Stark Industries is on there too. Stark Industries on it too. But at the same time, I'm like, is this actually gonna mean something at the end of the day? I mean, it does in Avengers, but at the same time, though, it doesn't feel even after. Even if you look at everything after, if we look at the whole MCU so far, that movie in particular. Okay, never mind. What if just fuck? Never mind. I hate when I start catching up to the future. When I catch up to the present. I still don't think it's neat. I don't all that stuff. I think if you're gonna watch What If though, you probably need to watch it. That way you know the premise. Fuck. I don't even think we can do an actual ordered list now.
Everything's canon if you include what if.
And everything. Well, no, because if you remember like episode spoilers for episode 3 of wait, was it 3? Yeah, 3. 3 of
Yeah.
episode 3, like
This
there's
one is real spoiled. It's kind of me.
and all that stuff. Literally the first literally one of the scene like of course because it's the one with all the Avengers dying. Portion of the show locates at the school or in the Incredible Hulk.
Yep.
I hate this.
Told you. Watch it for lore. Watch it for story,
Okay,
background,
Hulk is going to get
character building.
so literally everything of the first phase is needed,
Yeah, pretty
especially if
much.
we're gonna watch What If.
Yeah.
That means just you know what? This exercise just
Don't
came.
get confused though. That's the same. It's a different actor though. Don't get confused by that.
See, that was like one of the other reasons why I didn't like want to consider it too.
And also how Hulk looks completely different.
Yeah, that too. Like literally, like the only thing that's carrying over to the main to the MCU now that has been carried over is Thunderbolt Roosevelt, Thunderbolt Roosevelt, and as of now, Abomination. That's literally the only two things.
Well, actually, though, we also get in Avengers 1, I think. There's like Hulk footage from the Hulk movie
Yeah, but
on screens and monitors.
yeah, but that's like literally that's just footage. Like that footage, that's the same footage that can be seen that's seen in Iron Man 2.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's like that I mean character wise and all that stuff from that movie. I don't mean like I don't the scenes yet, the little small scenes that of the footage that's shown on those two movies, that's yeah. But what I mean for like what's literally like I guess you could say plot wise and then out of characters and plot, there's literally been two things. Roosevelt, Thunderbolt Roosevelt, Ross, and freaking Abomination now. After
I like
Shang-Chi.
that. Thunderbolt Roosevelt.
I think that's his actual name. He has actual name. If I
Really?
remember correct. That's why I
Oh,
said it.
I
That's why I
like that.
said it.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah, Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt Roosevelt.
I think I meant to say Thunderbolt Ross, but I just said Rose.
Yeah. Isn't it Gladius Thunderbolt Ross?
Thaddeus.
Thaddeus or Gladius?
Thaddeus. The T, not a
Oh,
G.
with the T. Oh, damn. That's what's up.
Yeah, it's not Thunderbolt Ross, not Roosevelt. Yeah. Um, it's him and Abomination outside of Hulk.
I'm just gonna stick with what I said in the beginning. If you like lore, watch it. If you just want to watch the things that it matters, but if you just want to watch the main stuff and the main juicy information, I guess you can say, and the main movies, you can skip it if you want. It's not really a necessity. Watch it if you like lore and backstory, though, especially if you like the Hulk.
Okay, just give me a yes or no. Add on the list.
You can take it off.
Okay, off. All right. So let's get back to phase.
Stan Lee's in it.
Stanley's was in almost every single MCU movie.
And he's in Mallrats, too.
I was like, what?
That's technically MCU canon if you think about it.
Back to the list. Back to the list. Again,
I mean,
the next section of movies: Iron Man 3, Thor: The Dark World, Captain America: The Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers: Age of Ultron, Ant-Man, and then of course that leads up to the Captain America: Civil War. Technically, that's two. That's phase two with a little bit of phase three, but we're gonna go in that because Civil War is pretty technically like the next big thing after Avengers 1.
that is true. Well, I mean, if you count uh the Scarlet, not the Scarlet Witch, if you count Wanda in doing the testings in Age of Ultron, that's gonna be a big thing.
I mean, big event as in like uh how the formation of Avengers. Civil War is the breakdown of the Avengers in a way.
Okay,
I'm not.
gotcha.
What is Wanda in Age of Ultron? What are you trying to refer to about that though? I'm just trying. I'm curious. What do
In
you mean
the
by?
future, I feel like that's gonna be talked about. I don't know.
Well,
It
okay,
might
no,
be.
not like that. No, not like that. I get that's
Uh,
lead that can her stuff from that can will relate to later on, but I don't think that's not something that I'm referring to and just based off art or the list. I mean like
got you.
how like Avengers is the next big thing is was the first big thing of everything of of the universe. I think Civil War is the next one after that. Outside, you could say it was Ultron, but not really.
Yeah,
Um,
gave us Vision. That was cool.
what?
I was like, it did give us Vision.
Andy,
That wasn't like a philosophical thing. It just gave
I
us literally
know,
the character Vision.
I
I
know. I'm just like,
wasn't
what
saying
is
like,
that? What is that? What do you mean? Okay. Um. Okay.
okay,
So,
so
in my honest opinion, after like thinking this through, after we did the whole the other with the debacle with the other two movies, you can you can honestly leave that as is.
just how it is.
How it
Read it
is.
off. It's Iron Man 3.
Thor: The Dark World, Captain America: The Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy 1, Avengers: Age of Ultron, Ant-Man: Civil War, Ant-Man, Captain America: Civil War. Now, here's an interesting thing. I'm gonna throw I'm not a curveball, but something in a way. How about adding one to the list and moving something that's later on up farther, up more?
Ant-Man 2.
No, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2,
Okay.
because it's literally 6 months after the first one.
Yeah. It picks up pretty much after it's on
So literally, you can literally do those
counterpart.
back. You can either do those back to back, or split in between Age of Ultron in a way, and all that stuff.
I think I'd recommend doing it like that.
Back to back, or
No, Guardians, Ultron,
then
Guardians
these
2.
two.
Yeah, I like that. I'd recommend that.
Three.
Wait. No, never mind.
I don't say it while I type this.
I was gonna say. Wait, hold on. Let me think. No, never mind. Never mind. That wouldn't make sense.
Can you at least explain it while I'm typing this so that way there's someone talking?
I was gonna say Black Panther before Civil War, but that doesn't make sense.
Oh, that doesn't. Oh,
Yeah, I
yeah.
forgot about the whole Civil War scene with the bombing. That's kind of like the main
Yeah.
plot point on Civil War.
Yeah. Now, soldier.
Have you been seeing His Dark Materials?
No, I maybe.
I did see. Started watching Legends.
Okay, I love how you're trying to make this a conversation about something else. We weren't talking about this whole thing.
Well, to fill the air.
I love how you're filling air with non-related stuff. Topic.
Uh,
Age of Ultron, Ant-Man,
I don't think it's
Civil War. Okay, I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it.
You got it.
I got
I
it.
think Sandman's the new Spider-Man too.
Gosh. Oh, I think I think everyone knows that.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
okay, so I wanted to actually
What
bring
is
this.
it?
I actually wanted to bring this up because you mentioned about moving Ant-Man up earlier in in that kind of list within that section of movies. It wouldn't make
Yeah.
sense.
Explain.
Falcon,
Oh, true.
and it's literally
It's the Black
it.
Falcon. I love that scene.
It's
That's
literally it's literally set. It's literally set right after, technically right after Age of Ultron in a way, and all that stuff. I mean, yeah, Age of Ultron because the compound doesn't get introduced until Age of Ultron.
that's true because they get it done.
You know, so
Yeah, okay.
that's
So
why.
retract my statement.
So literally, it's like when you said I can move. We can move Ant Man up in the viewing order. Or I was like, does he not know Falcons in that movie?
No, I do, but I forgot about that scene.
You know, and stuff. And I was like, so I was just gonna wait and see I was just waiting to see if you actually like keep saying it. Okay. So this is, I think, will get more interesting about how to do the order, how we do this
Okay,
order.
watch only the scenes with the original Ant-Man first, and
Stop.
then what?
Stop.
No, I'm
No,
kidding.
it
I'm kidding.
doesn't.
Don't do that.
It still
Don't
wouldn't
do that.
work. It still wouldn't work.
I actually, I actually saw a list, dude. That was like, watch the first 20 minutes of this movie. It's like the worst
No,
list
we're
ever.
not doing that. We definitely won't do that. We definitely won't do it like that. That is too much.
It was hilarious. I was like, who does that?
Okay, so the next section of movies, since oh, that's right. I gotta put Guardians 2. So, we have that. This is what we're gonna next section. You can kind of sort of play this out in a way, maybe. It just depends on what would suit best. Okay, so
Okay.
this is all leading up to Endgame right now. So this is how we're gonna do this.
Oh, okay.
So this is leading up to Endgame because the next two sections, because this section and the next section, you can kind of work with it in a way of viewing it in a different way of how you wanna, just depending on how like timeline wise and also especially after Endgame. So what we have now, so what the next section of movies will be: Doctor Strange, Spider Man: Homecoming, Thor: Ragnarok, Black Panther, Infinity War, Ant Man and the Wasp, Captain Marvel, Endgame. So you can kind of
Okay.
play around with this in a way. Because like,
So Captain Marvel.
so you want to start that one off?
Yeah.
Okay, I can. Ooh, no, that can actually work because you can have like a time period piece to start that list,
Yeah.
and then what I was thinking. Um, okay, I like. Okay, so let me just finish off, and I'll come back a bit to Captain Marvel. So
Okay.
what I was thinking is you do. So how it works, it would be after. So pretty much, if you finish Civil War, you would go with Spider Man, Black Panther. Yeah, Spider Man, Black Panther, Doctor Strange, Thor Ragnarok, Ant Man and the Wasp, and then Infinity War. No, actually, no, take that back. Infinity War, then Ant Man and the Wasp, and everything. Coming back to
Oh
coming
yeah. Yeah.
coming
That
back
makes sense.
coming back to Captain Marvel, and this is also the same reason why I switched Infinity War and Wasp just now. Is there post credit scenes? They're mid credit
Yeah.
scenes, and particularly,
Yeah. As well as Ant-Man and the Wasp,
yeah,
because although it
because you
doesn't make
don't.
anything,
It's not big. It
cinematic
wouldn't make sense.
franchise wise.
It wouldn't make sense for it to because
Yeah.
it relates to Infinity War, and you
It
need to see
shows them
that.
getting snapped.
Yeah, pretty much. Um,
Spoilers, by the way, if you guys haven't watched any of this.
yeah,
I guess if you're looking at this list, there's gonna be a lot of spoilers.
yeah, because I'm trying to make sure we say it without spoiling it. That's why I'm saying. That's why I'm
Yeah,
always.
yeah, yeah.
That's why it's like I'm always saying post credit scene because of that. Um, and that's the same thing with Captain Marvel. But I understand why we could put that as the first one though, and all that
Yeah.
stuff. I can understand that, but once you see that post credit scene, you're gonna be like, wait, what?
You're gonna be like, why are they blah blah blah?
Yeah. So how did I say? I said Spider-Man, Panther, Strange, Ragnarok, Infinity War, Ant-Man, Marvel, and Endgame.
Yeah. Speaking of Panther, have you seen
I'm not look. I have not looked.
42
I have
Bridges?
not. No, I haven't seen that movie. I thought you were gonna talk about the
That's a good
next
movie.
movie.
You gotta watch it.
I know. I've been meaning to
Oh no,
watch that.
I haven't heard anything either. Have you heard anything? I
They've
saw like
they're already shooting.
the
Don't say
stuff.
anything. Don't say anything. Don't talk about anything. I'm trying to keep myself hidden from that stuff.
Oh.
I know there's
Anyways,
been.
that Bridges movie's good though.
I will say I've heard there's already set shots already. People taking pictures of the
Oh
set and
yeah,
all stuff, and some of the characters.
that's
But
fast.
I haven't seen anything yet, so I haven't seen anything because I don't want to. I don't want to not spoiled, but like I want to wait till it shows we see
Yeah,
actual
yeah.
stuff for it and all that stuff. Okay, so we got that. I'll just fix this after. So in game. Okay, cool. And then also why put Strange and Ragnarok before Infinity War? Why Strange later? Because since it's the first one after everything, after Civil War, actually, if I remember correctly.
Let me see.
Well, Strange technically doesn't get involved as
Involve
much.
anyone.
Yeah, until the end, and then there's a scene that ties into Ragnarok, which makes more sense to put it there.
Yeah.
Which makes more sense to put it there. Man, the Captain Marvel though would have been a nice one though to have it after Civil War because it's like a timepiece breaking away. If only that post credit scene didn't exist. No, actually, and yeah, no, it makes more sense too because of Infinity War's end credit scene also. Now that make yep. So yeah, Marvel's Captain Marvel stays in, but or it's ordered. It has to be in that spot now. It definitely has to be in that spot now. Okay. So then now we lead to the final section of movies. Oh, I completely forgot about this one.
Hmm.
Doesn't have well, it technically does have a tie into later stuff now. Could work either way.
Well,
Okay. So here's so the next section of content because now we're delving into everything else now where we're currently at right now. And that is Spider-Man Far From Home, WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Black Widow, Loki, Shang-Chi, What If, and all that stuff. So we're and this, like I said, we're doing this before we're setting everything set up before Eternals. So you can literally change this in any order, technically in the order that you seem necessary, and all that stuff. It, what I think though, oh no, that wouldn't work. Never mind, because the credit scene. Oh, this sucks so much.
yeah, you can't do Shang-Chi quite
Well,
yet.
well, no, you can't. You can't. You technically can, because it is after. Because it we can't confirm. I will confirm this. It is after the blip. It is after the 5 year gap.
Correct.
It is after the
Correct.
5 year gap, and all that stuff. And after it is after Endgame. We'll confirm that at least. And all that stuff. So you kind of technically can. I just don't know what time frame, but like how far after, and all that stuff. How like with
Oh.
like WandaVision is literally like a couple weeks after.
Oh, I had heard theories from
Here we go.
people looking at the posters and stuff. No, I was looking at posters and stuff, and they estimated while the Spider-Man movie's happening, while he's in Europe.
Shang-Chi is around the same time as Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's what I had heard. They had like went into detail on it. It seemed convincing.
And
I
it,
just can't remember because there's
think
like
most of the
stuff
theories
on it.
just tell me about questions makes me question.
Yeah, I don't know. None more. Bigfoot's real.
So see my point exactly.
Yeah,
Literally,
I see
literally, this can
them.
go either way.
Yes.
What I think though, um, I will say this: Falcon and the Winter Soldier needs to you need to. Okay, let me just rephrase that. Black Widow needs to happen after, in my opinion, needs to see needs to show. You need to see Black Widow before you after no yeah after you watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That is due to a particular character that's introduced in Falcon and the Winter Soldier that we see in Black Widow towards the end.
Hawkeye.
Yeah, exactly. It's Hawkeye.
Technically speaking, it is.
Damn it! I hope you were gonna say that.
It's Hawkeye's brother,
Oh my gosh!
Falcon
And
Eye.
then of course the show is supposed to come out later this year too. So
Falcon Eye. That'd be hilarious.
stuff.
I'm
So
Clint's brother.
okay, so I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna say this out and let me know what you think, if this is good or something can be changed. So it is gonna go like how I see it is gonna. It can go like this: WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Black Widow, Spider-Man: Far From Home, Loki, What If, Shang-Chi. Awkward silence.
Why is it? Why is Shang-Chi last?
Why do I have it last?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's because it's one of the most recent. It's the most. That's because it's the most recent movie. That's the only reason why I have it last. I think it's fine. I think how it, especially after what we saw at the end of them, I think it's best to have it at the end because it opened because I feel like especially the mid credit scene opens up of what could happen, and we'll probably find out more in Eternals. Probably maybe.
Okay, fair enough. I agree with that.
Wow, that was too easy to say.
Well, I was gonna say Shang-Chi in front of Loki, but there's really no reason for it.
No,
It's
there's
just
definitely no reason. Definitely no reason. Because I don't
so,
think because and honestly after and especially after watching Loki, I think it's probably more better to have Shang-Chi at the
that's
end
what I would.
and all that stuff as the last option. Like you have to see Loki first, then see Shang-Chi. So that way like you're because you think because like in all honesty, I think uh though we have spoilers for Loki. No, I can't say it. No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Though of what happens at the end of Loki, I feel is a separate thing of what we saw from the mid credit scene. I mean, it'll probably interact in some way, but I mean, like they're separate occurrences, somewhat
Yeah,
of like what it could lead to, and all that stuff, and all that stuff. So yeah, so WandaVision, Falcon and Winter Soldier, Black Widow, Far From Home, Loki, What If, Shang-Chi.
why not Shang-Chi in between Loki and What If?
Because I feel like, because again, how Loki ended, I feel is the perfect way of bringing showing up What If, because it is now it is canon, and all that stuff.
Fair enough.
And then like for Spider-Man in particular, Far From Home particularly, doesn't have much relationship wise. Ooh, wait, may have to fix that.
What happened?
The the post credits, the end credit scenes, Far From Home, because
Oh, okay.
it
I was
relate
like, which?
cause it relates to because that relates to that still work even though
What does it relate to?
no because we know already
What does it relate to?
spoilers scrolls
Oh, okay. Well,
because like here's the
no.
thing
What does that relate to?
because no because remember again, spoilers. So and all that stuff. In the end credit scene is Far From Home, we are introduced to the fact of uh Nick and Maria were not Nick and Maria, and they were Talos and his wife, and Nick is up in space and all that stuff.
Correct.
In the end of WandaVision, we are introduced to another scroll who is talking to Monica and all that stuff and is referring to up there. Now again, that can refer to any like again, that's what I'm saying. Like it can refer to anything really, but I feel like when you see Far because remember WandaVision came out after Far From Home, so we already knew about scrolls and Talos and all that stuff, and Nick being up in the sky, Nick being up in space already, and all that stuff. So that's where it's like I feel like there's somewhat of a connection there of sorts and all that stuff. But I guess at the same time, you can look at the scroll thing and think of it as something else entirely, since you've already seen Captain Marvel. So that's where it's like, do I man, so pretty much, do we stick with the original order or should we move
Yeah,
Spider-Man?
I think you're fine.
You're fine?
I think
Okay.
you're fine.
That's good.
Yeah.
That was my only gripe, really. That was my only thing. And I was like, wanting to make sure of where it could go, where if it can go either way. In all honesty, and all that stuff.
Yeah, I think he
And
should be fine.
okay, okay. We'll keep it. We'll keep it as is then. So that is, if I remember, if I said it correctly, WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Black Widow, Spider-Man: Far From Home, Loki, What If, Shang-Chi. Now,
Yes.
people can say again, people say, why are you putting Black Widow on here? Can't you just move it up and all that stuff? To like before Civil
So
War, between Civil War and everything else after Civil War. Yeah, I could and all that stuff just because of timeline spaces. But again,
something.
there's something else in there that relates, and that's why I feel like you should watch. It's part of this list and understand of what's going on for the future of the MCU. Also, yeah, there's also a scene. It also relates to Shang-Chi in a way too. If you catch the Easter egg on that one.
Also, speaking of Black Widow, if you go to Disney Plus right now, there's a Black Widow collection option. I don't know if you know that. I don't know if you saw that. I saw that this morning.
Oh, wait, what's the collection consist of?
All the movies that Black Widow's in.
Oh, that she's of the MCU she's in. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's not cool. That's cool. I think I saw that.
I saw. I was like, really? I was like, okay.
I mean, that's cool. Not tripping. All that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So
That'd
then
be cool if they did that like with all of them. Like if they had like all the Avengers collections.
they'll probably do it. It's just, of
They're
course,
gonna cycle them out.
yeah. Um. Okay. So looks like we have our list and everything, and I guess how. So I'm gonna name these sections. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna name them. So for section one, which is Avengers, I'm gonna title it Avengers Assemble. We have
Okay.
Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America, the First Avenger, and the Avengers. For
Okay.
section two, which is the Road to Civil War. Yeah, I couldn't think. Um, Iron Man 3, Thor: Dark World, Captain America: The Winter Soldier, Guardians 1, Age of Ultron, Guardians 2, Ant-Man 1, Civil War. 3. Oh, I can't even think of a good section for this one. Good
Um.
name for this section. I'm not gonna say it too. No, I had something, but
Future's here.
it's too obvious.
The future's here.
No, not that. I was gonna say to infinity and beyond, but that's just
Dude, that's copywritten.
it's copywritten in it, but it's within the company.
Beyond the Stars.
Yeah.
Kind of dorky. Well, there is a lot of space stuff in these.
It particularly with this section in two of how it all connects in a way.
I like Beyond the Stars. It's kind of dorky, but
No, I think we can do better than that.
Uh,
The end of an era.
yeah, we'll do that. I like that. I like that.
End of an era. The end of the era section, which would conclude of Spider-Man: Homecoming, Black Panther, Doctor Strange, Thor: Ragnarok, Avengers: Infinity War, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Captain Marvel, and Avengers: Endgame. And thus, the next section, I'm just gonna call it the future. The future's just
I
beginning.
like Futures here.
The future's
I like
beginning.
Futures here.
The future's just beginning.
I like the Futures here.
The future is here. What about the future's just beginning? You're making it sound like it's now. Why I'm saying it's just starting. Technically, it is.
Okay, I'll go. I'll shorten that. Future.
Okay, and that consists of WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Black Widow, Spider-Man: Far From Home, Loki, What If, and Shang-Chi. And to add into measure, if you haven't seen this already, if you haven't seen it already, if you want to put it before Shang-Chi, The Marvel one shot, All Hail the King.
True. You should put that before Shang-Chi, actually. I recommend that because that's
It's an
you.
extra bit. It's an extra bit, but yeah, we'll include that.
Yeah, yeah. Put that in there. Have you seen the Marvel Rising series? Is that connected? No, huh?
No,
Is it connected?
wait, Marvel
No, that's
Rising.
just yeah. Sure, they have like a Shuri one. Kamala Khan's in it.
Oh yeah,
Um.
that's not related to.
Oh, okay. That's just a cartoon.
It's just a cartoon.
Agent Carter's not, unfortunately, not connected, huh?
It technically is. So
Oh,
so from what I'm
watch Agent Carter. It's an amazing
so
series.
what from what I'm hearing, and this could all and it kind of makes sense now because of after Loki and everything. So Age of not Age of Ages of Shield, Agent Carter, the Netflix series shows, Cloak and Dagger, The Runaways, and even what's the one I'm missing right now? Missing one more.
Punisher, Daredevil.
I said the Netflix series.
Oh, okay. Um,
I know I'm missing one more. It
did you
just
say Inhumans?
Inhumans, unfortunately. Um,
The Runaways?
I said that one.
Um,
So pretty much any of those type of shows that came out pretty much after the Avengers 1, before they got canceled, most of them, all of them got canceled. Um, they are, I guess you can say, MCU canon in a way, due to
the multiverse.
especially after What If makes it, I guess, a lot more sense of how if you once you see that show, once you see Loki and everything, so it has
Yeah,
somewhat of a connect. It has like somewhat of a connection. But I'm not gonna say anything less to that because trying to make the show is supposed to be more for people who have not watched it in a way, watch this
yeah.
stuff.
I do recommend watching Peggy Carter, though. It's an amazing show.
Agent Carter is a
Love
good
it.
show. Agent Carter is a good show. Sad it didn't get a third season.
Yeah, it really is.
Really sad.
So was The Punisher on Netflix. So was Daredevil.
Oh yeah, all those shows. Yeah, all the Netflix shows I enjoyed.
Except Iron Fist. Yeah.
Iron Fist had its issues, but it was um
And
but,
Luke Cage,
but
obviously. Because I mean, Rosario Dawson's in it. How could it be horrible?
he's just based off of character. I'm just saying I enjoyed the role. For
Not a
everybody.
character, an actress. Her name isn't Rosario Dawson.
Actress, my apologies. But other than that, that is our list. You'll probably see if you're watching this on YouTube, you'll see the list here. Um, somewhere. I don't know where I'm gonna post it yet, but we'll see where that goes. Um, so yeah, so if you're watching on YouTube, check it out. We'll probably put this on our Instagram just to see what people say. Um, I'll figure out a way to edit it out, and I'll send you the stuff to post it
Okay.
and everything. But other than that, this has been the
Wait,
non.
wait, wait, wait.
Okay,
I got another thing. Okay, so this is not Marvel related.
of
This is
course it's
not
not.
movie related. That's why I saved it for the end.
It's not
It's
what
just a little
related.
thing.
It's not what
It's
related.
not. It's not a movie or a show or an anime or anything.
It's not podcast
It's
related
more
topic. It's not a topic podcast
sports.
related.
It's a
Oh,
sports topic.
it is podcast related.
Yeah, it is podcast related. Um, the Minnesota Wilds have revealed their jerseys for their up and coming game, special game. Have you seen them?
No, because I don't pay attention
Oh,
to that stuff.
well, there's a really good jersey. It's really solid. Has their state city. I don't know. I know it says St. Paul, Minnesota. It's a really solid jersey. I don't like the chest line, but that's a lot of people that don't like it. Um, I really enjoy it. Like the colors. I like the tan that they always use for these games. Um, the Winter Classic. You know what I'm saying. Um, the red's kind of weird. The collar, I should say. I don't like how the collar is white, but it has red shoulders. Doesn't really blend in. I wish the collar would have been red. Um, but yeah, it says Minneapolis, St. Paul. Has Minnesota's state outlined on the middle of the jersey. It says MN. There's no wild logo on it. Um, it's a really good looking jersey. Again, like I said, other than that chest stripe for some reason, just throws it off completely. But it's a really solid jersey. I like it. I can see myself purchasing this jersey if the chest stripe wasn't on it. Um, I love it though. I love the tan that they use. It's an amazing color. I love the Winter Classic jerseys with the tan. Brings it back to old school hockey. The pants are tan. The gloves are tan. I'm trying to think what else is tan. Uh, I know the shorts and the gloves are tan color with green on it. Um, but it looks really cool. I enjoy it. I thought you'd seen it. I thought you would have seen it.
No, because I don't pay attention to that stuff.
It was on the Twitter. I saw
I
it on
don't
Twitter.
follow hockey that
And I
well
sent
and
it
stuff.
to you on IG.
I
I
probably
sent
didn't.
it to you.
I don't remember seeing it.
Uh, okay. Well, that's all I had to say about that. I enjoy it.
Hold on, hold
Pretty
on,
much it.
hold on, hold on.
Oh, breaking news.
No, I'm trying to see. Read that you our message. Oh wait, no, that's not the one.
Did I send it?
No, you didn't.
Thought
What
I did.
was it recent when you said you
It
sent it?
was like that. It was technically last week. Technically speaking,
Let me
it
see
was
if
to you personally.
I
It
know
wouldn't have
that.
been to our group chat.
I know that. That part I know.
Yeah.
Uh, so far, nope, nope,
Hmm. Thought I sent it to
nope, not at all. Unless it's because
you.
I don't think it's the one that you sent that had Drake wearing a jersey.
Oh, no, that was him wearing the Flyers jersey.
Yeah. Okay. But anyways, so that's it. This has been the No Name Podcast. Again, you can catch us here every Wednesday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, here on YouTube and audio podcasts such as Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and many others around the world. Um, Again, if you haven't already, you can check out the Shang-Chi reaction video of what we think about the movie. Trust me, we loved it. We've seen it multiple times already.
Yeah,
Um,
thoroughly enjoyed it.
and also keep an eye out this weekend. I'm gonna say this weekend. I said Friday earlier, but I'm gonna say this weekend. For the our very first tier list video. It is a tier list video that one of us enjoyed the most. Um and everything. And one of us tried their best to do what they can to see what was placed, what could be placed where. Um
Yeah.
other than that,
Well,
also
shout
again,
out to you, Stephen Liu, for doing that awesome backflip at the Giants game.
okay.
That
Also,
wasn't around. And also making a good movie with all the other people there. But that was a dope ass backflip. I can't do it.
also be sure to also be also to yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I am now streaming on YouTube. That will start later. If you're watching this when this comes out on Wednesday morning, when that will stream Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And for the rest of the weekend, we'll be stream. Will after that, it'll be Thursday through every Thursday through Sunday. For that stuff, and I hope to catch you guys there. So, and also for the YouTube people, like, subscribe, comment, click the bell, get your notifications so that would so you know when our videos go live and for that stuff. And I'll catch you next. We'll catch you next time. Peace.
Bye.